Hi everybody, it's Christina from Pretty Distressed. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be all about using gilding wax to add a little bit of detail and shine and bling to your furniture. So if you want to see how I got this look using gilding wax, just keep watching. If you are new to my channel, I am a furniture painter and refinisher. You will normally find me around here making over furniture that I have or that I find on the cheap or that I DIY. If you want to learn more about furniture painting, please consider subscribing before you leave. And if you hit that bell notification, you will be notified anytime one of my videos goes live. I also have a blog, prettydistressed.com, and an Instagram, so make sure you're following me over there for more content and behind the scenes on my YouTube videos. You can also find all the products that we use today in that description box. Today's video is going to be really fun. It's something outside of my box. I'm usually pretty plain and neutral with my furniture, but my mom redid a piece and she wanted to add a little bit of bling and embellishment to it. So we worked together and added gilding wax to a dresser that she had refinished for her bedroom. So I'm going to show you step by step what we did to refinish the handle, and then we work on the dresser a little bit together and just talk about furniture painting and being a newbie, tackling pieces yourself. So it's going to be a lot of fun, a little different. I hope you enjoy getting to know my mom. So let me zoom you in and we'll get started. The painting portion of this piece is already complete. My mom actually painted it herself in French gray, and then she sealed it with the clear finishing wax from Jolie. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the video, but here is the star of the show. This is Jolie's gilding wax in the color gold. Jolie actually carries this in 3 different colors: gold, silver, and copper, and it retails for $18.95 on their website. I want to say thank you to Jolie for providing me with this gilding wax and the artist brushes I'm going to be using today. But to get started, I'm actually going to be using my finger, which is really fun. So for smaller areas like this, you can just get a little bit of the gilding wax on your finger and then blot it, dab it out on a cloth just so you don't have too much. And then you just go right into the area that you want to add the gold gilding wax to and just start tapping it on. These handles were absolutely perfect for something like this gilding wax. Once my mom had her whole piece painted, it looked really beautiful, but it just looked flat. It was all one color, and these handles are so detailed and beautiful, and just these carved wood kind of, you know, something that you don't see every day anymore. And I just immediately thought of this gilding wax that I had seen in Jolie's embellishment guide. This is definitely out of my comfort zone, but my mom is a blingy type of person, and I knew she would love a little pop of gold on these handles. I found that the best technique is just to do a little bit on your finger and not overdo it. It's a lot easier to build it up and just do small layers of gold and kind of step back and look at it, as opposed to just going in really heavy, because if you do that, you will need some type of clear wax to take it off. It's just easier to build it up as you go. And as you can see, there is not a lot of technique to this. You just put it on your finger, blot it in the pieces that you want to just really pop and bring out, and it just totally comes to life. I think the finger technique works really well, but you can also use Jolie's artist brushes to apply these gilding waxes, and you can use these brushes for a number of things, so it would be a great thing to have in your arsenal if you're a painter. I am going to use this really fine pointed one and get a little bit of the gilding wax in there, again blotting it out on that cloth to make sure I don't overdo it when I'm going into my piece. And then I used this brush to really get up against the back of the handle and the dresser. I couldn't get in there with my finger, it just wasn't small enough, and I didn't want any of that gilding wax to kind of muddy up the actual drawer front. So I'm just using this to get into those little details on the side so that I am doing the entire handle. This is a wax, so after I was done with this brush, I did clean it with a really gentle lye soap to get that brush really nice and clean so that it will be in great shape the next time I go to use it. If you don't want to use your finger, you could definitely use one of these brushes to get this look on whatever area you are trying to bling up with this gilding wax. So, like I said, this is my mom's piece. We already did one and I showed her how to do it, and she thought it was pretty easy, so she wanted to jump in.
I'm gonna let you start again.
You're gonna let me start again, okay.
Yeah,
so
I'm gonna get a little on my finger like this.
Yeah, and then you just blot it on your thing, like I did.
Blot.
Yeah, so that you don't have big like chunks on it.
Okay.
And then just start going in. It's fun, right?
It is fun. I feel like I need more.
I'll go up here. You can do that, just like keep getting more.
Well, you know, this is your thing, not mine, and I'm a little bit intimidated by
Yeah,
it.
but you painted this whole piece by yourself, right?
I did.
And this is like the biggest project you've ever worked on, right?
It is.
What would be your advice to people who haven't tackled something this big before? Like
Don't
what?
be afraid.
Don't be afraid?
Absolutely. I feel like I didn't do the top right.
Yeah, but what'd
And
you
even
do?
though
What'd
you
you do
told
when
me-
you weren't happy with the top?
Got mineral spirits and took it off. Removed it.
Redid it, and it turned out great.
And then
See, you don't always have to listen to me, guys, because I told her not to do that. I said, you know, you're being a perfectionist, don't worry about it, but she's a lot more happy with it now. Tops are tricky. They can be like the hardest part, I think, for a beginner. So it's good to know that you can just strip it back if you want, and start over on the top is what you did. Or I think what I started telling people in my last video was that rolling the top can help if you're a newbie.
Well, I was much happier with it after I redid it. Okay, what do you think? Does mine look like yours?
Yeah. Do you want to try to do the brush?
Yeah,
part?
sure.
So I still blotted it,
Yeah.
just so I don't get big chunks.
I did.
Because it's easier to build it up, I think. If you take it too far, you can use clear wax to kind of lift some of it off.
Should I get a little bit more up here?
It's up to you. It's your piece.
You know me, I like a little bit of bling.
Uh-huh.
I'm a blingy kind of girl. I think that's a masterpiece.
It is. I think it looks really good. It looks just like mine.
Yeah.
See how quickly we learned how to do something new?
You're a great teacher. Wow.
So did you buy this like in 82, 83, 84?
You were born in 80, so probably 82.
Okay.
1982, when you were 2 years old.
Like, will you talk about what kind of wood it is and what you had to do to prep it?
It was a little bit of a pain.
Before
It's
you painted
cherry.
it? Yeah. And what did I tell you about cherry?
That it would bleed.
Uh-huh. So what did you do?
I shellacked it.
Yeah. And I wanted you to like replace these handles. What is wrong with me?
No, you did. I don't remember you telling me to
Well, at one
replace the
point I
handles.
was like, oh, because I was trying to make your room modern farmhouse, which you're not.
Oh no,
You know?
definitely not. And
I was trying to make it over for me. Okay, let me tell you what's happening to me, because I don't know if this happened to you yet. I've used this finger so much that it's not like coming off my finger now.
yeah, I'm
So
having
I
the same
feel
problem.
like we either need to clean our finger off or switch to a new finger after you do like one or two. What we need to do once we get it on all of them is step back, because I always tell everybody,
Yeah.
if you're on top of your piece, that is not how people look at it. You always have to, during the project, kind of stand back in the corner and even like enter the room from where the people would enter your room to see it. Because no one's ever gonna come into your room and be like, oh, look at where the perspective you're looking at it. So, oh my gosh, okay, I have to go step back because I want to see what it's looking like. Oh my goodness, it's looking so cool. You have to come stand up and look at it.
Okay.
But look at that, especially with this light.
Oh,
Isn't it pretty?
it is gorgeous.
It's so pretty.
It is so pretty.
Yes, those are our real reactions. We were really excited about how this gilding wax just made this piece come to life. Once we were done applying all that gilding wax, you just take a soft lint-free cloth and wipe down any area that you applied it to, and then you're done. So just to remind you, this is what the piece looked like painted before we started, and here it is now with the gilding wax embellished. I just love it. I cannot believe what a difference it made just adding this quick little embellishment to a piece. And I am not a super blingy type of person, but I absolutely loved this, and it's making me want to try it out in more places in my house. This is just a good reminder to me that I need to keep working with other people and doing pieces for other people, because I try new things that are definitely out of my comfort zone and then I fall in love with them. So my mom is so happy with how this piece turned out, and she's really proud of it, and it's in her bedroom and she's already been showing it off to her friends, and now she has a fun little video so we can remember this time together. Thank you guys for watching this all the way to the end. I hope you enjoyed getting to know my mom, and I hope she encouraged you, if you are new to furniture painting, just to step outside of your comfort zone, take on big projects, and really make your furniture something beautiful that you can enjoy and be proud of. I will be back soon with another furniture makeover. So again, make sure you're subscribed. Leave me a thumbs up if you liked this video, and any questions or comments you have for me or my mom, you can leave below in the comment section. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you guys next time.